So guys, like I said, build a system which I call the SIP system. Means if I'm looking at the markets, I am going to look at the market based on my system, and I want the market to provide what I want. My system also include patience. My system include discipline. My system includes systematic approach to the market. So that is why I will keep getting the same approach again and again and again and again. And also, every week is not going to be the same. Last week is crazy. In fact, last week was crazy, right? Last week was crazy, but this week might not be crazy. If this week is not, we may not have that enough setup for the week, but next week, like in my experience, if we have fewer setup, maybe few setup in a particular week, the next week there's going to be more opportunity, right? But however, we are looking for two setup to three setup to trade. If we can have two setup, three setup for the week, that three setup can plus and minus can give us at least 8% based on our risk to reward ratio. So I am looking at, like I said, I'm not here to do top-down analysis because I've been doing analysis. No, now I'm showing you my potential setup. So I have a potential setup on potential buy setup on GPB card. So I am looking forward to buy GPB card if the market should come here, right? The market should come here. So this is a scenario one setup. So when market comes here, some people use aggressive entry. This is 1 hour time frame, right? Some people use confirmation. So I taught my students to use confirmation or rejection, especially I have two entering techniques. So the first entry techniques is the confirmation or rejection, because people are so afraid to take trade. You know, when you have a setup and market is coming there and you are ask questioning yourself, is it going to hold? Is it because of fear, right? Your psychology is not that strong. So I advise people with that mindset to use confirmation or rejection. Means that when market come into your zone, you are going to wait for confirmation of rejection for you to know that confirmation rejection is a sign that your setup is going to hold. But the best entry I use personally is what I call the biochemist entry techniques. So that biochemist entry techniques is I get into the trade directly because I can determine the exact point where if price is going to get there before the price can start reversing back up bullish or back up bearish. So these are the two entry techniques we use. But the first entry technique, which is the confirmation or rejection, I've already shared on my YouTube channel, right? So this is my potential setup here. If price should come back to this zone, this is where we will be looking to take the trade on GPB card. So we have a potential setup, potential Quasimodo. Potential means that it has not happened yet. It may likely happen, it may not. So we can't call this one a scenario C1. I mean, a scenario C1. We can't call it a scenario C1. Why? Because it has not played out. So any setup that is still fresh, we call it potential setup. So that is why I call it potential setup. Means that is what a proposed setup I'm looking forward to take. So we have one here. So let's go. I have another one. I have another one again on this guy. Let's go to H4 time frame. I have another one on GPB USD. So we have manipulation entry formula on GPB USD. So what I'm expecting, if you look at like I said, top-down analysis is everything, right? So you may also want to learn details of top-down analysis maybe when we have a one-on-one class. So that is when you know my top-down analysis, right? So, but now, if you look at this pair, is it going up? Is it going bullish? Whatever is going, but what I'm seeing here is in line with my system. It's in line with my approach. It's in line with the modification way to trade Bastra concept profitably, right? So what I have here is what I call um, manipulation entry formula. We have a rally-based rally. So, and this is where if price should come back to this zone, I am looking forward to take the trade. So when price comes here, give a confirmation of rejection as well. And then we look forward to take the trade. So I have another setup here on GPB USD. So we are looking for potential buy opportunities. So we have GPB USD SNRC1, GPB card SNRC1, GPB USD potential manipulation entry formula, and also I think we have one again. So out of these three, I'm not this person that I'll get into a trade when I have three opportunity. I don't get in all. So I share part of the techniques I use in trading pro firm in terms of you having your risk management parameters. So I have two bullets in a day. Two bullet means I have only two opportunity to shoot in the market, whether win or lose. If I shoot the first trade, I lose, I shoot the second try, I lose. That is that for that, right? For the day. So it means that even if I have four opportunity present to me in a day, I'm selecting a pair that suit me and suit the way I look, how those perform the setup, and then I will take. I will not just go into all the pairs that provide a setup for me because I have only two bullets in a day. So that is my risk management rules. So I can't trade more than two setup in a day. So two setup is my maximum. So if I'm sharing you my potential setup, and this is what I'm going to be doing. Every time I have a setup, we'll have a short Zoom session where I will share the setup and then I will post it. So if you have, there are weeks that will have 4 or 5 setup at the same time. We are not going to get in there. We are not novice. Even one particular setup can really change the game for you, right? So now we have this one. Then we have the last one also. Within the week, within tomorrow next, if there are other pairs that are going to form another setup, I'm still going to do a Zoom to show you how this thing works. It's not programmed. I'm not formulating. It comes as a result of knowledge, right? It comes as a result of consistency. It works magic. So now we have another one here, which is this one is coming from AUD USD. So three potential setup for today. So these three potential setup, I'm looking for USD cards. I'm looking for GPB USD and anyone like between GTB USD and AUD USD. Let's see if price is to come back to our zone. And if look at how price is behaving, it's getting exhausted to push up. So we may see that price return back. So how long if the price is going to return back is we have this attitude to call patient, the ability to be able to wait for a very long time without being angry or getting upset with yourself. We have to be patient for price to come there because we are not in control of the market, right? So we have another one here. This one is yeah, I have another one potential setup here on AUD USD. Yes, AUD USD. This one, let's see on H4 time frame. I see blind spot a little bit above it. I see a blind spot right here. I see a blind spot right here. But the weak of this blind spot is just too much, right? So I see that blind spot right there on the 4 hours time frame. And then I see if you go to line chart, I see Quasimodo reversal. This is like a low, this is a high, higher high, and lower low, right? So yeah, I just choose this one. But when market may comes here from this level here, or may want to touch this line here before confirmation of rejection for a buy. So that is why I have this zone here. So, but I'm going to be looking at GCAT, GPB USD, GPB USD, and lastly, AUD USD. But between these three setup, I'm going to be looking, if market should come back to the zone at the same time, I will be looking to short only two. I'll be looking to short only two, right? But sometimes Forex is not, market does not always give us what we want all the time. That is why Forex is boring. Forex trading is boring. The process of you making money is boring. For the process of you waiting all the time for price to come to your key point of interest of, or price to create something that align with your system is boring, right? There's no fun in trading Forex. So sometimes we have a beautiful setup and price will just range and keep going without coming back. This it happens most of the time. It happens sometime, but most of the time, price come back to respect our setup. And those most of the time that price come to respect our setup, as a professional trader, professional in terms of character, professional in terms of attitude, you don't become a professional trader by loss size. You don't become a professional trader by showing fake lifestyle on YouTube. You don't become professional trading means the character and the attitude you are built towards waiting for price to give you what you want. So if I take a trade now, on Monday there was no trade, on Tuesday, yesterday no trade. Then because I want to please whosoever is my mentee or whosoever is following me, I want to please you. And then I'll start taking random trade for me to prove to you that I'm a bad guy, I'm a good mentor, I'm this like. So if you take I'm coming. I said a good trade is the trade you plan to take based on your edge, which is your unique output, which is your trading system. That is what we call a good trade. A bad trade is a trade you didn't plan to take. This means that even if you take a bad trade and made money, it is still a bad trade. So therefore, I always want to follow my system, and my system will never fail. It's like a casino. My system has been programmed to favor me all the time in terms of if I have 10 times I push in the market, I'm sure winning seven. I'm losing three. So if I may start the week, last week I started the week. First trade was losing, but guess what? It was massive. It was massive towards the um end of the week. So guys, this is our potential setup for today. Looking at these three pairs to see if price is going to come back to give us what we want. So we have to exercise patience until price come there. So if there's another opportunities on another pair, I'm going to let you guys know. But I think, yeah.